What's up guys, LeftBurst here, and today we got some more Beyblade news, and all the Beyblade news we've been getting recently is super exciting. I'm super excited to talk about it. As you guys know, yesterday I did talk about Prime Apocalypse. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out, or don't check it out. You can do whatever you want. I'm not here to boss you around. Anyway, but today we're going to be talking about even more Beyblade news that released. We got so much Beyblade news, it is insane. Today we are going to be talking about the new Random Booster Volume 17. I know they made 17 volumes, but believe me, even though Takeru Tomy really likes money, they do make quality Beyblades in this Random Booster because freaking the prize bay tacked longness, its gimmick is so interesting, it's so unique, and I'm super excited to talk about it. We're also going to be talking about in this video the new Random Layer Collection Volume 3 with the prize bay Knockout Odin. They've made Odin. That's insane. I'm so happy that they brought back Odin because Odin's like one of those OG Beyblades. We had it the single layer days, we got him in the dual layer, but then in the God series and the Chozetsu series, I kind of just forgot about him. So I'm super excited that we are finally getting an upgrade version of Odin, and honestly, it looks super epic, and I can't wait to get him versus against all the other Odins. Oh my god, Odin has such a cool design. I love its color scheme, and it's just amazing, but we'll talk about that later. Anyway, first off, let's talk about the Random Booster. Of course, we got Random Booster Volume 17. I think this guy's releasing in October, and I think the Random Layer Collection is also releasing in October. Anyway, the prize pay for Random Booster Volume 17, like I said before, is tacked longness. Now, here's a picture of tacked longness. It comes in this really awesome purple, kind of red and magenta color scheme. I think it looks really cool, but I was talking to my editor about this, and when we first saw it, doesn't it kind of look like Kirbyus? Like the layer base, it has like kind of a Kirbyus design. It's like roundish design with like kind of fangs sticking out. Like, why couldn't they just put Kirbyus in the Random Booster? It would have been so much better if they just replaced longness with a Kirbyus Gachi chip and called it Tack Kirbyus. That would have been so amazing. It's kind of like what they did with Flare Dragon in that other Random Booster, where Flare Dragon kind of stole Galaxy Zeus's gimmick, and if they just took Dragon off and put a Zeus Gachi chip, it would have been so much better. In this case, if they took Zwei Longinus off and put a Kirbyus Gachi chip, it would have been amazing, but whatever. I still think it's really cool, and I still think its color scheme is awesome. Now, the combo that's going to be releasing on this Beyblade is 12 Expand Trans Dash with the new weight discs. Now, I honestly don't know what the weight disc is called because it's just on the website I'm on, it only shows me a Japanese character, and obviously I can't really read Japanese, but here's a picture of the weight disc. The weight disc looks really interesting. Like, it looks like most of the weight is in the center rather than on the outside. Like, you know how most weight discs has like most of its weight on the outer side? It looks like most of the weight is in the center of this one. So I'm excited to see, or I'm interested to see how this will affect the Beyblade. Maybe it'll give it more stamina, maybe it'll give it less stamina. We'll just have to wait to see. So the gimmick on this Beyblade is basically the spikes protruding out will vary depending on the weight disc you're using, which is super awesome. For instance, if you're using the weight disc that released on Wizard Fafnir, all 6 spikes will protrude out. If you're using the newest weight disc that released on this Beyblade, again, I don't really know the name of it, I'll have it on screen. While I'm editing this, I'll probably put the name on screen. If you use that one, only 2 spikes will protrude out. If you use the weight disc that released on Slash Valkyrie, 3 spikes would protrude out. So it's a really interesting gimmick using weight discs as a gimmick. That is super awesome. I would have never thought of that. The person at Takeru Tomy that thought of it is like super creative. Shoutouts to him. Anyway, so yeah, again, the combo on this thing is 12 Expands Trans Dash, which I'm so really confused. Trans is like one of my favorite drivers, so I'm super excited that it's getting a dash driver or a dash form, but at the same time, I'm kind of concerned because if you guys remember, dash drivers are kind of exclusive to drivers that don't have much stamina, more like attack type drivers and balance type drivers that have horrible stamina. For instance, Extreme got a dash driver, Merge got a dash driver, so the fact that they're putting dash on a driver like Trans that's known for having pretty good stamina and you can switch it to stamina mode is kind of concerning. I'm kind of wary on how that's going to affect the metagame. Hopefully it won't affect it too much. Actually, no, I want this thing to affect the metagame. It's super awesome, but yeah, they released a Trans dash driver, which is crazy. I would never thought that they would release that because again, Trans has a decent amount of stamina. They don't want to make dash drivers that have a lot of stamina, because stamina types are already OP. You want to buff the other drivers, the drivers that people don't use very often, that are kind of risky, such as like extreme and stuff like that. So having trans, it's super awesome, but like I'm also kind of like, ooh, should they have done that? If you made trans dash, they definitely can make unite dash. Like, come on, trans has way more stamina than unite. Please make unite dash to Karatomi. I would be forever grateful. Anyway, so yeah, the other parts that come on this Beyblade is of course 12 expands. Now 12 is a horrible disc, so I'm not super excited for that. As for the expand frame isn't bad, so I guess that's okay. Maybe we'll get like a really cool purple expand frame, or maybe like an awesome red expand frame. I'm excited for that. Anyway, let's talk about the recolors that we get in this set. Of course, we don't really know the parts on these Beyblades, but we can at least look at the color scheme and the layers, and most of the layers look really awesome. First off, let's talk about the Metal Fight remakes. The Metal Fight remakes are really cool. In this set, we get 2 Metal Fight remakes. We get, of course, Storm Pegasus, and then we also get Lightning El Drago, and I'm so excited for Lightning El Drago. Also, do you guys know when the Metal Fight remake set is coming out? You know that set that comes with Lightning El Drago, the one that comes with Earth Eagle, it comes with Flame Sagittarius. Do you know when that's coming out? Because I know they're making it, and I'm guessing that since they're releasing a recolor of El Drago in this set, it's probably going to release before then. So are they also releasing that Metal Fight set in November? Tell me in the comment section below if you know. Anyway, so yeah, in this set we get an awesome recolor of Storm Pegasus. Storm Pegasus comes in this amazing blue color scheme, and it looks so awesome, and it looks like it's also coming with colored metal, so the metal will be colored blue as well, and oh, it looks beautiful. Oh, it looks so nice. Oh, it looks so cool. I'm super excited for another Storm Pegasus, because Storm Pegasus, although it's not like super amazing, it's just so cool to have a burst version of Pegasus. Anyway, as for the Lightning El Drago, it comes in this awesome red and black color scheme, and I don't even have a Lightning El Drago because again, it hasn't released, but when this thing comes out, ooh, it's gonna be super awesome. It looks super cool. Like, oh my god, it looks amazing. I really hope that they also make Medio El Drago, because Medio El Drago is the El Drago with a bunch of rubber on it, and oh my god, that one's beautiful as well. Alright, moving on to some other combos. Another combo we have is we get another version of the attack layer base on what seems to be a Fafnir Gachinko chip, and it comes in this really cool green, blue, and white color scheme. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the color scheme, but it doesn't look bad. It looks alright. Okay, let's talk about the next Beyblade. The next Beyblade we have is Rock Joker. It comes in this awesome red and yellow color scheme. Honestly, it looks really cool. I do really like the color scheme. For some reason, the red just like really pops out, and the yellow really pops out, at least in this PNG image we have. It looks really awesome. Next, oh my god, next let's talk about these two guys. The next guys we're gonna be talking about is the new, oh my, it looks so cool, Wizard Bahamut and freaking, oh my god, this one looks awesome too. This one's Judgment Pegasus. Oh my god, Judgment Pegasus, like, that one looks so gory. Oh my god, that one looks amazing. Alright, these two color schemes are awesome. I'm gonna talk about Wizard Bahamut first though. Here's Wizard Bahamut, and it does look like Wizard Bahamut does come with the Gan weight disc, which is really awesome. A black one as well. Oh my god, that's so epic. Anyway, so yeah, whoa. It comes with like a translucent wizard base, and the rubber's black. That looks so epic. That looks awesome. And the Bahamut layer is also translucent with like blue stickers. Oh, that looks so sick. That looks sick. That looks awesome. I can't wait to get that. Holy moly, that color scheme's amazing. Alright, moving on to the next color scheme that also looks just as good. We have Judgment Pegasus. The Judgment layer base is just such a cool layer base, and when you put something like Pegasus, I love Pegasus as well, so it just looks so amazing. And it's like blood red. Oh my god, that looks so sick. That looks so awesome with like the black rubber on the Judgment layer base. That looks awesome. I can't wait to get these two. These two look amazing. And finally, for the last Beyblade in the set, it looks like we have Bushin Valkyrie. And honestly, as you could tell, I was pretty hyped about most of the color schemes on the other Beyblade. But for this Beyblade, this color scheme is kind of like all over the place, you know? For some reason, the layer base, the Bushin base, is a nice blue color with yellow highlights. And then the Valkyrie Gachi chip is this weird pink color with like green highlights. It just doesn't work. work, but maybe because it doesn't work, it works. Honestly, I don't know. It's kind of funky. Compared to the other ones have really cool color schemes that match their layer bases. The Gachi chip and the layer base do not match at all, which is kind of interesting. End up talking about Random Booster Volume 17. Let's finally talk about Random Layer Collection 3 with Knockout Odin. Oh my god, it's so epic. And the other combos in the set are pretty awesome as well. The other layers in the set are amazing. But first off, let's talk about Knockout Odin. Here is Knockout Odin right here, and it's, oh my, it's a GT version of Odin. It's just so cool to look at, and it looks like, I don't know if it's metal or not. I'm pretty sure the swords on the outside are not made out of metal, but I'm talking about the inside right there where the weight disc should be. Is that part metal? It doesn't look like metal to me. It might just be colored plastic, or it might be metal. I'm not 100% sure, because of course Odin kind of rocks that nice silver color scheme. Anyway, it's just super awesome to have Odin back in the series, in the GT series. I'm not the biggest fan of the design. It looks kind of funky to me. I feel like they could have done a lot better with a GT version of Odin, but it's just super awesome to have Odin back in the series. Another thing I would like to say, in the anime, you think Odin's gonna appear in the anime, and if he does, I really do want his owner Orochi to appear. Remember Orochi back in the season 1 days? He was the guy that could like hear the Beyblades bursting. He could like hear them, like whenever a Beyblade would click, he's like, oh yeah, that one's close to bursting. He was so cool. His design was amazing. They need to bring him back. He was such a cool character, and it's just a shame that he didn't appear in the God series or the Chozetsu series. So if he could appear in the GT series, that would be super awesome. I can't see Takara Tomy making another character as cool as Orochi to own Odin, so I really do hope that they bring back Orochi. Anyway, another thing to note about this new Odin, Knockout Odin, oh my god, the name's really cool too. I really like the name Knockout Odin. It's like, oh dang, Odin is a knockout Beyblade. It is just super cool. Anyway, another thing to note is that it comes with the Gen weight disc, which means it is going to be able to resist burst wall. I don't really think that's that big of a problem, because Odin layers, at least Obelisk Odin, that's such a cool name. Obelisk Odin had pretty good teeth, so I think that this new GT layer Odin will also have pretty good teeth, so I don't think the Gen weight disc is gonna make much of a difference, but it does look really cool having the blue in the middle. It definitely brings out the whole entire layer. Alright, moving on to the other layers that come in the set. The other layers are really cool. We get another freaking green recolor in this set, which is super weird because we got a green recolor in Random Layer Collection Volume 1, then we got one in Random Layer Collection Volume 2, and now we're getting another one in Random Layer Collection Volume 3. Now this recolor, in my opinion, is not as cool as the other two. The other two green recolors were spot on. They're awesome. In my opinion, this green recolor doesn't look super awesome, but it does come with some really cool parts. It looks like, what is that? Is that, I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's the Venom layer base. So yeah, I don't know why it took me that long to realize it was a Venom layer base. It just doesn't look like it, because the Venom layer base is usually like a nice black and red color. But yeah, it does come with the Venom layer base, and the Venom layer base is really cool. So that's awesome. So of course, it is Venom Hydra, and of course you can only get the Hydra Gachi chip back in the other Random Layer Collection Volume 2. So now that we got another Hydra, that's really cool. And the Hydra Gachi chip does look really awesome, but the combo as a whole, I'm not too big of a fan. I don't really like the colors that much. Okay, talking about the next layer, we have Grand Pegasus, and Grand Pegasus comes in this really awesome blue kind of color scheme, and I just think it looks really clean. I don't know, maybe I'm just biased. I really love Pegasus for some reason, and I think it looks really cool in this color scheme. Like the light blue and the dark blue, they just kind of fuse really well. Alright, talking about the last combo. The last combo looks like it's going to be Judgment Ashura, and it comes in this nice purple color scheme with these white highlights as the rubber, and it looks amazing. Anyway, so yeah, overall, I'm super excited for all the Beyblades that are going to be releasing. Random Layer Collection Volume 3 and Random Booster Volume 17. I almost forgot what volume it was. There's just so many volumes. It's just so confusing. Anyway, so yeah, remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and tell me in the comment section below which Beyblade you are most hyped for. LeftBurst out.